The Dispatch Live Loads page in LoadCall lets you check the efficiency of your various dispatch regions at a glance by aggregating real-time driver and load information. So the way that it works is that each of your regions will show up in this table, as well as the total or aggregate of all your regions down here. And you can see in the first column the total number of open jobs or jobs that need to be completed with their associated breakdowns. So down here in the New Mexico region, you can see that there are 21 total loads that are currently on that page, 8 of which, or 38%, that are unassigned, 12 that have been assigned out, and 1 that is live. And it gives you a visualization here to show you how assigned out and completed these loads are. So there's a large chunk right here that have not been assigned to drivers, a pretty big chunk here that has been assigned, and then some that are currently being worked on. Whereas up here you can see there's just one load and it currently isn't being worked on. So kind of a visualization here to see, the more green the better. That means that more is being worked on and that there's not as much content there waiting to be delivered out. The next column over here will show you kind of the percentages of breakdowns for live loads. So in this case, we just have one live load that just got started. So this might be what your live load page would look at the beginning of the day, where you've started assigning out loads and one of the drivers started, but the rest kind of haven't here. This final column right here is the drivers tab, and you can see how many drivers there are per region. So we have 2 drivers in the Bravo Energy region who do not have jobs yet. And in the New Mexico region, we have 10 total drivers, of which we have 9 with loads and 1 with no loads. And of those 9 with loads, 8 are actually currently working on their loads. So this region is actually pretty well set up. Because this is dummy data, these don't quite line up the way that they're supposed to. But you do have, in this case, a pretty well optimized region where almost everybody has a load that they're working on. So that's the first tab right here. And the other tabs kind of just help give some of the supporting information if you're interested. The Live Loads tab will just pull up a table with all of the current jobs in here with, pickup and drop-off locations, purchaser information, driver, etc., with the ability to go in and actually view the full job window if you want to do that. The Job Completion tab lets you choose a date and load jobs that were completed on a specific day so you can get that information. So between the 13th and the 14th, I've got 7 completed jobs. And if I wanted to pull more dates backwards, I could go ahead and get, whatever jobs that I'm interested in and have access to view those jobs as well. So useful to go back in time and see what jobs have been completed, see which ones are currently active, as well as see your total efficiency or, the best use of your resources in making sure that as many drivers as possible have loads and that they're actually working on them and that everything's assigned out. So that's live loads within LoadCall.